Phoenix Audio presents
Still Talking by Joan Rivers. The news had already been on the radio and all hell had broken loose. My daughter Melissa had already taken over. It was she who received the phone call from Philadelphia and called the house staff together. Her face streaming with tears, she told them, "I want you to know he loved you all dearly." Flowers began arriving, which pleased and enraged me for my husband's sake. The time when Edgar needed such attention was after the firing from Fox. They were 2 months late. A rabbi arrived with words but no comfort. Almost nobody knew that I had separated from Edgar, and I was terrified it would leak out and become a scandal, the press picking us apart again. Throughout the day, my support group kept arriving. In my trance-like, out-of-body state, I wanted people around me who were feeling the sharp pain of mourning could give Edgar that testimony to his value. I wanted Edgar, who had been so unloved for the last 3 years, been so put down and hurt and publicly humiliated, to have their caring and respect. Throughout the morning, Melissa was all poise and efficiency. But as the day progressed, she began disintegrating, and for a moment the veil would drop and the pain was stark in her face. I was dazed with shock. I could remember, as if it were a century ago, Melissa suddenly appearing, short of breath from running. She said, "Sit down." I said, "Tell me." I liked my bad news right away and standing up. She said, "Daddy's dead." I have no memory of the next few minutes. I am told I went stark white. Staring sightlessly out of the window, I moaned over and over, "Oh my God, oh my God." In my head, I screamed the words, "What have I done?" If I had made that one phone call to Edgar saying, "Come home," he would still be alive. I had killed Edgar as surely as though I had pulled a trigger. I think the body takes over at crisis moments, knows what's best for itself. I shut down, entered a strange sphere of detachment, floating above reality. Melissa was devastated that her own father had lied to her, had said he was coming home. I tried to help her by interpreting Edgar, giving her reasons why he had been so terribly ill and frightened. We talked angrily about what People magazine and Fox did to Daddy. I linked together for Melissa his disintegrating health, his uprooted, displaced, isolated childhood, his belief after Fox that the career was finished. I showed her a little picture of Edgar on his first day of school in Germany, wearing a cap in the sun, the apple of his parents' eyes. Ahead lay Hitler and TB and the heart attack and being tossed and turned and frustrated, and then his fulfillment was taken away, and again he was not allowed. But I was helpless. To me, motherhood had always been teaching and protecting. When Melissa was little, I would say, "Don't..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?